So right now I'm making my common breakfast, which is steel cut oats with 1 tablespoon of brown sugar and 1.5 scoops of whey protein powder, the extreme milk chocolate flavor of Optimum Nutrition's Gold Standard Whey. It's really good. And then I also add in a bit of cinnamon. It's a delicious breakfast by my own taste standards, and it's also fairly healthy. Why am I making this video? Why am I telling you what I eat for breakfast? Well, it all comes down to I chose to go off of my habits last night, and I actually went out to the bar for the first time in quite a while. I only had 2 drinks, but I ate off my diet by a pretty decent margin. I ate about 5,000 calories yesterday, whereas I'm only supposed to eat about 3,850 calories a day. And technically, I treated yesterday as an off day, and I was only supposed to eat about 3,600 calories for my bulking plan. Why am I bringing all this up? Because today I have a kind of constellation, and I just let the pot boil over because I'm teaching this video. I have this constellation of lightly unpleasant, painful sensations in my stomach region from just that little bit of alcohol and eating off my diet for 1 day. Now I've got to figure out how much water to add back into this because it boiled over. The point of this video is you can go off of your habits. That's not the end of the world. But the important thing is you want to get back on your positive habits and keep them going. As soon as I eat this breakfast, I'm pretty sure my stomach's going to feel pretty settled and pretty good, maybe 45 minutes from now. But this made me realize how many people are living with just unpleasant, painful sensations every single day based off their habits. A lot of people go out drinking multiple times per week, and they drink way more than I did last night. And they probably eat a shit diet like that like 80% of their lives. And let me tell you, I used to have nausea and stuff like that and painful stomach sensations fairly often before I started cleaning up my diet. And it really does make a huge difference. And this video isn't about diet. It's not about not drinking. It's not about anything. It's about there are negative habits that we all have that are going to downgrade our lives in subtle ways. They're not going to be the end of the world, maybe, but it's going to be a subtle downgrade. And you line up like 5 to 10 of these subtle downgrades to your life, and all of a sudden, your life is kind of shitty. Or you change to like 4 positive habits, and all of a sudden, your life's kind of fucking great. So that's the point of this video, is you can go off your positive habits for a small period of time. It's all, as long as you go back to them. As long as that's your bedrock, that's your foundation, and that's what you're going to stick with, your life's going to be much better. But if you get stuck in a bunch of negative habits, you really might just subtly creep into a common state of experience where it's not very fucking good. It's not very fun. It's not very light and alive and spacious. And that's kind of the point of this video, is to keep you guys aware that enough small negative habits lined up will fuck your life. And enough small positive habits will make your life pretty damn enjoyable. Now, with spirituality, you can kind of skip all this and just, even these painful sensations, they're not really a problem to me like they would be a normal person, because I have ways of dealing with that. I can fucking do Vipassana on these sensations and have fun with it, and not really identify with the pain or with the painful sensations in the way that people normally would. But that's not the point. It's even that much easier to not even have those painful sensations from the beginning because you stick to positive habits. And then you can do your Vipassana or whatever the fuck you want to do on positive shit. So that's kind of the idea of this video. Do positive habits, don't do negative habits. Real simple, right? But it's more about how subtle the negative habits and their effects can be. If they, over a course of time, 6 months, a year, you slowly accrue one little negative habit here, one little negative habit there, they'll eventually come to be this mound of shit that just shits on your whole life. And you might not even realize that that's what's happening right now. So here's your chance. Assess the habits that you do in your everyday life and see if there are any that you need to make a change with. Diet, exercise, those are some basics that will make a huge improvement on you wherever you're at, whatever you do. They will most likely, chances are, improve your life in tangible and pretty undeniable ways. So that's pretty much it for this video. See you guys in another one.